Hey now, welcome to the RaceGrooves weekend show. It's been a decent week. I hope yours has been fine as well. This upcoming week, we might get some bad news about Toys R Us. It looks like people are speculating that they're preparing for liquidation in the USA. That's unfortunate considering how many, thousands of jobs are going to be affected. Now, they made a lot of money last year. Unfortunately, they owe a lot of money. And basically, all the money they made is only going to pay interest on what they owe. So unfortunately, it does look like Toys R Us is going to be liquidating in the USA. Can't tell you about other countries, don't know. So if you have some Jeffrey dollars, you better use those. It's unfortunate because Toys R Us, because it's only toys, they have a lot of stuff, right? They have so many shelves, they're able to carry more brands than anybody else. Greenlight, they got a pretty good selection over there for Greenlight. So, where's that going to wind up? I don't know. Greenlight's got some pretty cool stuff coming up. I don't know when this is going to be released or if it's already been released. I'm not sure. Starsky and Hutch, I like to get that one. 18 Van, I like that one as well. The one with the Terminator, I don't know. I don't know if I would get that one or not. Myself, if it's something you enjoy, have at it. What about Majorette? Majorette in the USA, they're only sold through Toys R Us at the moment. So I don't know what's going to happen with them. Series 3 is hitting the stores now. I should have my set for review any day now. I got notice from Majorette early in the week. It just hasn't showed up yet. Now for Johnny Lightning, same thing. Johnny Lightning or Round 2 and all their brands, they have a presence at other retailers as well. But definitely seems like I see more at Toys R Us than other stores. Walmart can have a selection as well. Target, I don't remember seeing a Target, to be honest with you. No Targets. But they have an upcoming. They got some cool stuff coming up as well. Buggy vans. Well, I don't think this is technically going to be called a boogie van, but the 1976 Chevy van and Jeep Cherokee XJ. Those are going to be coming up in a 2-pack. I don't know where they're going to wind up being sold. Yeah, there's going to be White Lightning versions as well. Happy hunting. Those are good ones to find. David Jeffrey, why are there so many videos being released? Yeah, you know what? This month, I basically had a video a day. Now today's the 11th, March 11th. This is my 11th video of the month. On RaceGrooves alone, not even counting off the pegs. I know track time. I got to get track time videos. Because, over there, I'm getting another area set up so I can have a dedicated area for track time. I'm leaving my Serpent's Revenge, the snake pit table set up. And I want to build another table for Flex. What? You woke up? Yeah, the cat. She woke up from her nap, but she doesn't want to go outside. I got work to do. I don't have time. Anyways, so I did the track builder set. Now, these are the ones from copyright 2013, and so it's about 2014 they were released. Not exactly the best track builder stuff. The ones nowadays are much better. So I had 4 sets this size, and I had only reviewed Quick Kick Loop before. Fail. I even liked making the thumbnail. Look at Fan Man. He is not happy. Fail. Well, there were 4 sets in boxes this size. So this was I combined all 4. I combined all 4 for a video this weekend, if you didn't check it out already. This was causing issues. That's why I do not recommend you buy this set. These are the older versions, not the newer track builder. This one, and I had reviewed that before, but I went ahead and included it with the set. So this is the one that was the lead for this weekend's video, for Saturday's video. You have Daredevil Drop. I can't recommend this one either. And here's why. The car drops down. There's a trigger down here. I took it apart. But anyways, one of the ways you can start it is there's a trigger on the side. So you park your car here, and you can either manually launch the car down this ramp, or when cars drive by here, it causes this to open up. The only problem is this thing doesn't lay flat. So when the cars come out of the gate, they're not coming straight down. They go like this, boink, as they bounce over this thing right here. So they fly off the track. That's I can't recommend this one either. Now, if they would to make this sidewalls taller, so it would be like a channel guiding it down the track, it wouldn't be too bad. Can't recommend that one either, sorry. Hoop shot. Like a hoop shot. This one just okay. If you find this one, I don't have no problem saying, hey, pick it up. It's all right. It's another lift and launch. They have a modern version. It's a different design. But that version of lift and launch, sometimes when you go to push this down, sometimes it doesn't always engage in order for it to lift up. Sometimes it can be hard to lock into place. It's okay. For me, you can work with it. It's something I'm not going to say don't buy it. It's all right. So first two fails because of design. The third one is okay. Hoop shot. Redbird helped me with hoop shot. I love hoop shot. I like it a lot. The only thing is I only have one. And as far as why have I been doing so many videos? Well, because I'm getting ready for my next track time video. And so I'm kind of going through some other sets. They might get involved. They might be used with the next track time layout. And actually, since I told you two of the pieces are fails, you already know which two are not going to be used. And I told you that I only have one hoop shot, so I don't know if I'm going to use that. Yeah, that old lift and launch is going to join me on my next track time. It's going to be one of the parts on the next track time. That's over on the track time channel, in case you guys didn't know. Off the pegs, some Marvel superheroes showed up. Marvel Avenger Infinity Wars. As you can see, it has a new card art. There's also a couple new cards released. Iron Man Mark 50. No relation to me. Now that's a new model, but Doctor Strange, new card art, but the card looks exactly the same as its previous release. This Iron Man definitely looks like it's more designed to be a track art, but to be honest with you, all of the other versions of Iron Man work very well on the track too. This is definitely the cool one of the bunch. I made him into like a little pickup truck, a little ute, as some people like to say, ute. The only thing is he's not very big. He's a pretty huge character, so it's a little odd. That being said, Hulk, they had released a Hulk character card before. It wasn't exactly big either. Look at the secret surprise he's got in the back. If you're a fan of the comics, you probably know what that resembles. Two new castings that are getting a first appearance, but some cars are getting a recolor like Thor. He's got lightning bolts or electrical sparks, whatever you want to call it. Captain America, dark brown, dark blue. That's okay. Groot, the Groot hauler's back. It's darker green, and the gas tank is a dark brown. Those are two changes. But Rocket looks the same. I don't notice anything different from previous releases. Hot Wheels is pretty creative with their Hot Wheels cars. Character cars are fantastic, but even the basic cars. They came out with a new one that looks kind of like a Beetle. Have you seen it yet? We'll take a peek in just a moment. Another video I did on the Off the Pegs channel was at Target. Target had a whole end cap of multi-packs, 3-packs, 9-packs, 20-packs. And they don't, they carry normally 9-packs, right? Canadians, they get 10-packs. We only get 9-packs. Anyways, but 3-packs, Target never carries 3-packs. I take it back. Sometimes they show up seasonal, like for Easter baskets, but they'll be over there in the Easter section. They won't be near the toy aisle. So 3-pack, multi-packs, 9-packs, 20-packs. On top of that, 20-packs usually Target doesn't carry. So it's kind of interesting to see 20-packs at Target. 20-packs are at Walmart nowadays as well. Those are normally reserved for Toys R Us. And so it's kind of interesting to see them there. But I did show a couple of cars that were on the pegs. There wasn't a whole lot interesting. But Audio Ramplify, my favorite release this year is Beat All. Awesome looking vehicle and rolls better than most of the cars. Yeah, Beat All looks to me like a Beetle, if you know what I mean. Here's the Hot Wheels 2018 new model, Beat All. Has an X-Racer's body. Inside it has a gold engine. It's pretty large, chunky model. It's probably really hollow on the inside. It looks pretty cool. But if you look up front, it kind of has a, well, let me show you the Rhinoceros Beetle. There you go, the Rhinoceros Beetle. It has two appendages. One of them is actually stuck to his head, and the other is stuck on, no. One of them is stuck on his body, I believe, and then there's one stuck on his head, and he uses that basically to battle other males. Well, check out Beat All. It kind of has the same thing. It has those two, I forgot what they called them. Spikes? They're not really spikes. I guess they're pointy, but they're not sharp like spears. So basically, you know, the one on his head or on his body is like this, and then there's one on his head, right? There's one on his head. So when he moves his head up and down like this, it makes a pincher with the one that's on his body. And anyways, what he does is that's how he fights the other males. If they fight, they battle, and they push, and eventually, okay, you win, and then they go separate ways. Anyways, I really love it. I really like the casting. It's really cool. Look forward to recolors. I'm glad you like it too, Audio Ramplify. Well, doesn't matter if you like it or not. Anyways, thanks for giving your feedback that you like that model too. And Willie Weaver, he talked too much. It's his video. Look, my channel is different, right? I mean, yes, I talk, but it's audio and video. I don't make baby videos to where people just do whatever and then they have music playing the whole time. If you like that type of content, go ahead, go watch that content. It's not what I do here on RaceGrooves, okay? Maybe you're too young for it. Come back later on when you're ready. I don't know. It's okay. Mika XD, ask RaceGrooves. Hi, Mark. I got an idea for your videos. Maybe you can make videos where a car versus another car, like for example, muscle speeder versus twin induction. Then you find out who's best in the turns, loops, etc. But it's up to you. By the way, cheers from Denmark. Love your videos. Thank you, Mika. Yeah, that's what I was going to do on Epic Track Battles. But now Epic Track Battles is going to be like a feature show on Track Time. So if you subscribe to the Track Time channel, I'll be doing Epic Track Battles. Like this is the weekend show on RaceGrooves. Well, Epic Track Battles will be a show on Track Time. So you're right, it would be a good video. And I'm way ahead of you, Bubba. But thanks for commenting. You never know. TNT Makes Art. Ask RaceGrooves, how do you feel about Mattel losing their license to Spin Master? And I've covered this before, but in short, doesn't matter. I have nothing to do with it. I don't own Monster Jam. I don't own Mattel. Yeah, I like to buy the stuff, but excuse me, I don't get upset over stuff that I can't control. Hopefully, I look forward to Spin Master. Hopefully, they make trucks that are nice, you know. Look, they got Spin Master is doing very well. They got money. They can invest. They acquired the license for Monster Jam, right? So apparently they got the money to spend to make quality products. I trust that they're going to follow through and do so. Because if they don't, people won't buy their stuff. And then, oh well, that's the way it goes. I have so much Monster Jam, I'm okay. But I'll be looking at that too. Dylan Segalis 90 asked RaceGrooves, the track builder is a new Trick Tracks? Not really. Trick Tracks was... Okay, with the current track builder, you make a layout, and then a car goes basically through the layout, right? Well, with Trick Tracks, it was more like a car would go to stunt A. Well, there would be another car parked at stunt A. So when this car came to this stunt, it would hit a trigger, and another car would launch to another stunt. So it was more like dominoes. Does that make sense? One domino leads to the other domino, leads to another domino, right? So that's the cars. It would be like a domino effect with the cars. As opposed to Trick Tracks, well, Trick Tracks would be the first domino, and maybe you held that domino and you went with that one domino. It's different. But yeah, Trick Tracks was more like dominoes, not like Track Builder at all. Robert Flores, you should do like a display room, or it's like a little store. Not so much so you can trick people like off the pegs, but you said it might be a waste of time, so it's up to you if you want to do it. Have a nice day. Yeah, I think he had suggested, Kmart's not closing too, so I picked as a matter of fact, I picked up another one. This one's smaller. It's only maybe 2 feet or 30 inches wide, but the reason why I like this one, it actually had little shelves that go across there. I wanted those little shelves, but anyways, that display stand could come in handy. I have a front entry walkway on the other side of the wall. It's about the same, almost the same size as this room here. So basically, look, if I have people, if I do friendly competitions, have people come over when I get my downhill race set up, then over there I can have like a little display area. And basically there'll be things, thank you for coming. Go ahead and take a car or something that I have out. So that's really what they're for, is to, yes, correct, have something on display over there. Who knows? Maybe I'll stick one back here with some stuff on the back. I don't know. Diego Hunter, you're a good friend and a great advice giver to everyone who subscribed you. Look, I try to be a positive influence, and I try to be honest and just tell it like it is from my perspective. Everybody has their own perspective, but I definitely try to give good advice. And this is because I talked about bullying last week. Tim Ford, the bully thing makes me mad. I'm a grown man who works with manly men, real hard blokes, but we all watch Track Time on a lunch break. We all grew up with Hot Wheels. It's just a hobby. Have fun, right? Matter of fact, you guys have lunch break. Used to find an area. Why don't you guys set up, get some track and have some head-to-head competitions? You know, that's the fun part. Audie McKnight, Mark, I like your content on being bullied, collecting Hot Wheels. I'm 56 years old, and the guys at work laugh at me and my friend that collects Hot Wheels. But you know what? We don't care. We just left back. We don't care. We just left back because we collecting Hot Wheels always and will always will. Yeah, you know, when I was working for the Postal Service, right? We find out who collects Hot Wheels and we go chat, see what's going on. And, you know, other people knew what we did. Whatever. And those people who just can't accept it, whatever, you know, everybody has their own things, you know. You want to do gardening? Go do gardening. You want to play games? Go play video games. Do what you want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, right? Hey, toy cars, it's just a hobby. You want to play with them? You want to race them? I think as adults, it'd be fun to do downhill racing because it's kind of a competitive thing, right? Trying to find the faster cars. To me, it's the same with my track time. Make a track layout, and it's kind of neat to see which cars work better on different layouts. So it's kind of a little more scientific, a little more, I don't know what word to use, right? It's just not me playing beep, beep, beep with the cars driving around. You know, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. With me, it's not what I want to do. Michael Green, thanks for doing the weekend show. It's a shame that only 6,000 views and you make only $6. I always watch it, so at least you know someone appreciates it. Keep up the good work. And I can see the percentage of people who definitely like the show and tune in every week. Well, I don't know if they tune in every week, but I definitely see a percentage, and I know what percentage of the views are people who watch the whole show. I know what that is, and I'm not kidding. $6. Look, this is from the last weekend show. Now it shows 7,000 views on the video right now. Analytics are always a couple days behind, but at this time, see, look, I'm almost 7,000 views and $6.12. Not a whole lot of money in doing the weekend show. Gamer Tom, when will you be doing the Hot Wheels? When will you be in the Hot Wheels channel? Well, that's Mattel's thing. You know, who knows? Maybe they want me to appear. You know, they actually don't. They don't. When I think about it, they have hardly anybody over there. But I noticed that they do have some celebrities showing up from time to time. You never know. Tease Diecast, awesome stuff, dude. I love the weekend show and some office content right there. I hope that stray kitty cat has a home. Ask RaceGrooves, what happens when you get too old to do YouTube? Will your channel get deleted? Will your kids monitor it over time? Sorry if the question is confusing. I had to look, and you had at least 3 comments from people in New Zealand. That just shows how much people watch your channel. Take care, dude. Bye. Yeah, that's what's the beauty of YouTube, right? Worldwide, and even channels, even countries that don't speak English or have English as their primary language, right, are in my top 10 for views. So it's pretty cool to have a worldwide audience. Thank you for watching. As far as Stray Kitty, well, you might have heard her meowing. So I was able to let her out. She's not an indoor cat, and she wants to be outdoors. I bring her in. I let her go take a nap in the warehouse. She takes like a 4 or 5 hour nap, and then I go let her back outside. She wants to be outside. Anyways, with as far as my channel, you know what? If I get too old to do YouTube, well, you know, I can still do it. Maybe I can still create the content, right? Maybe I'm just not on camera like this. Maybe people don't want to see this forever. I get it. It's okay. That's why track time's on a different channel, folks. That's right. And who knows? I shoot the video, I do everything else, and maybe I have somebody else do the voiceover if people don't want to hear an old man doing track time, you know. I can still do videos for a long time. I got plenty of time as far as my kids monitor it. If I happen to pass or if I'm not able to take care of this channel, well, that means the revenue from the channel, right, will be assigned to my family. Somebody will be either assigned to keep an eye on the comments, or I just turn comments off on the channel entirely, just to make sure it stays family friendly. That's the way it goes. Did I get everything else? Comments from New Zealand. Awesome content. Stray kitty. Too old. Some people think I'm already too old. I'm too old for YouTube. Look at all the everybody watching these young whippersnappers, and yeah, you know. I wonder if I'm the. This is an interesting question. I wonder. So I'm in my mid-50s. I wonder what other. I know some toy channels that are actually done by older people. Ian, I forgot his channel, but he used to do a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine. Ian Phillips, I think is his name. He's an older fellow. I'm not sure if anybody in their 50s really having a channel as popular as mine. He's definitely killing more views than I am. But hey, who says you're too old? You can do what you want to do, right? I do want to ask a question, though. I almost forgot. Another off the pegs video that I did was Star Wars. Target, they have a huge Star Wars display section, right? Nice big header. It looks very cool. So I filmed that area, and I showed some of the other things, not just the character cars. And Unusual Mike down there, I forget, New Zealand or Australia, he said thanks for showing those because he likes the action figures. And some of the action figures don't show up where he's at. So for him, it was kind of neat for him to see them. I got a question. So Star Wars, I collect the character cars. This was my reminder. I don't buy these. They call them battle rollers. They don't roll. They kind of slide. They kind of scoot, but they don't roll. This was only my reminder. I bought one to check out. I ain't doing a video. And anyways, as far as the Star Wars toys, I'm curious how many of you guys look at some of the other stuff. Figures, you know, they got the lasers. Do you like to collect it? Are you a young person? Do you like buying the lasers? What the heck? Lasers? That's not right. Vroom, vroom. I'm totally forgetting what the heck that thing is called. Anyways, what other Star Wars toys do you buy? I'll be reading all your comments. I might not reply, but I do heart your comment especially if you answer this question. You'll be getting a heart if you answer. And if you say, I don't buy any of that stuff, make sure you say, I don't buy any of the Star Wars stuff. And I know that you heard the question, and I'll heart your comment, okay? I'm not pinning your comment, okay? Pinning is for special situations, okay? But I'll heart your comment because I read it. Anyways, happy collecting. Have fun with your toys. Bye-bye.